Oh, hello. I was so nervous. This is my final project for high school. Sorry, my senior project. And then we'll continue. Today is March 5th, 2024. And so, yes, I would like to present my final project, which will be a 10-part series, one a month. And this first one, we'll just start with March. And, well, let me tell you something. So, I'm a little ahead of schedule. I had this, I swear, I had this craziest dream last night. Oh my gosh. So I woke up. So I was asleep in a dream. You know how dreams go like that. So I'm asleep in a dream. And I woke up and I looked up and sat up, and my husband Eric was there, and he looked over his left shoulder, and he had on like old stuff anyway, and he kind of motions to me, doesn't say anything, points to a door, and I just kind of know to get up and go through the door. I open the door, and there's like it's dark, and it's like a sea of students, but it's like as far as I could see, and they're all holding like something in their hand. I don't know, like looked like an unlit candles. Not all of them had it, but anyway, I recognized one, and he stepped forward and he's just said, "Newsom, we're waiting," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then my cat woke me up. So anyway, that's the start of my iSchool project, because I guess I'm kind of seeing it as like a game, a riddle, or a test. And let's see, let's just start. When last left, or I should say once upon a time, we talked about how January and February were months that kind of got out of order. Not kind of, purposely got out of order. And so then I just kind of squished up Groundhog Day and Valentine's Day. I don't know if Growling Hog's Day is going to fit or not, but anyway. So it's March. This is my senior project. And what am I doing next? Oh, yeah. Okay. So first let's start with an activity. So activity number 1, and you can see I have basic, proficient, and advanced. And we'll talk about the math and English standards in a minute, but let's just do a little opening activity. So time yourself, say like 15 seconds. Don't do any more time than that, but like 15 seconds, and then just brainstorm this. Anything that you know about March. Go. I'm not going to time you. If you want to take more time, you can. Less, that's fine too. So your activity is to brainstorm as much as you can at March, or about March. So, okay, here's what I came up with. Let's see if ours match. I came up with March hare first, but I spelled it H-A-I-R and H-A-R-E. The color green, madness, clovers, basketball, sports, betting, leprechauns, rainbows, rabbits, Lucky Charms. Now I kind of have a little rule or a little game that when I research something, when I come around full circle, it's kind of like, okay, that's a good place to stop. So I started with rabbits and hares, and I ended up with rabbits. What'd you get? You're not there to talk to me. So now, okay, pick one of those things that you wrote down. Just underline one of them. For example, I underlined madness because I was thinking of, March Madness, and then, okay, so then what does madness mean? So then just pick one thing, stop, and then time yourself again, 15 seconds, whatever, and go. Okay, so I came up with Madness, Mad Hatter, Crazy, Alice in Wonderland, Tea Party, I'm late for a very important date, Queen of Hearts, Crazy, Full Circle. So Crazy, Mad Hatter, that sounds about right. All right, so dream. The theme is March. The dream is this crazy dream I had about waking up in some kind of, I don't even know what it was. Anyway, all right, so where are we now? Well, according to the NAEP, and the NAEP, that is the National Assessment for Educational Progress, the nation's report card. So I'm going to kind of correlate my senior project with the NAEP National Report Card Framework. So here we go. Just, like in a big nutshell here, this is really what the report card, its base is on this. Math framework and reading framework. So for the math framework, they focus on number properties and operations, measurement, geometry, data analysis, statistics, probability, and algebra. And for the reading framework, we've got genres and types of text, text structure, author's craft, or voice, I think is what they said. And then I just kind of shorten it. So literary or informational are broken down into two parts. This is my own test. Fiction, nonfiction, poetry, and for informational, procedure, argument, and exposition. I'm still working on the exposition, but in essence, what I'm doing for my senior project is this, but I'm just going to kind of do it my own way. All right, where are we now? All right. Now, since this is kind of a game, let's get back to Alice in Wonderland. So what did you think about the Alice in Wonderland? I guess you could just keep breaking that down for March Madness, but we're just going to stick to something real simple for today. Since, again, I'm a little ahead of schedule, I wasn't going to do this till the 13th. But if you want to play this little game, you just take one thing, like let's say bunny rabbits for March. Just take its basic functions, whatever a bunny rabbit does, just without any judgment or bias, just look back and just say, they're furry, they have feet, pointy ears, big eyes, little whiskers. And then for the proficient, what do we use rabbits for? That sounds so weird. This will come back around. But just ask, what is it used for? And then for advanced, because this is my game for my project, you're just going to have to wait to go to the next clue to advance. But it means to mature, to move forward. This down here just stands for kind of the basic structure: physical, intellectual, and emotional things that you do every day, and your actions. So you can just, I'm breaking a lot of stuff down, but I'm talking about March. Oh, am I not? Oh my gosh. So March, my little activity was to break down a word, ask what's its function, how is it used, and what's the relationship to you. Because the answers that you give will reveal your time and space and your age, or at least level of understanding. So, yeah, so starting, okay, I'm just going to keep going on. Essentially, what I think about with school is, how about your report card? I don't have, I've been retired for a bit, but I just had some basic questions, and I think my senior project is going to see if I can pull it all together. So, yeah. Well, I kind of got a little childish in my brainstorming. So first I just said we have, I'm just coming up with my thing. So my basis is for every unit for the next 10, I'm going to have a theme. Not really a dream, I just had that one today, but at least a story to tell, and then a message in a box. And then this is a little childish of me, but when I think about the NAEP, it's the nation's report card, but we're not asking questions like, where does this come from? Who's behind this? Like, you're doing this every day, you students are. And I'm doing this for you, for my love of students. But anyway, this is childish of me, but I said, ha, I don't work for you. You can't tell me what to do. And that is really funny. However, it's really true because I have some questions for the NAEP. So where did you get your math standards for this framework that you're holding kids responsible for? And where did you get these literary standards? Has anybody, have you asked? This is kind of a little show and tell, and I was going to do something a little different, but it took me quite a while to research all the stuff that the NAEP is claiming is for education. And I saw this name pop up again and again and again, which was Constantine. I don't know how to say the last name. I couldn't find it anywhere. So this is used as a basis for the NAEP framework, but it took me a long time to hunt it down, and I've got some stories to tell for you, but I'm going to do it a little differently. So last thing I think is my life is so weird now. I love it. It's been 5 years. Well, the 13th, March 13th is when I think was my real last day of like normal school. And so my life is kind of unfolding like its own weird little fairy tale, but I love it and I'm happy and I have time and motivation, which is you. So for show and tell, that's how I'm going to wrap up every lesson, right? Show and tell. I used to love show and tell and story time. So for show and tell, the first year, 2020, I did nothing. Oh yeah, where's my mom? Or as little as I possibly could. And so I just kind of put it down here. So the first year, not so much. But I had an idea about where I wanted to go. Then the first year, I thought we need some kind of safety net. And so I came up with 10 things to build as a foundation for you. It's really not for me. It's just to have a foundation. And then the second one, I kind of divided up and talked about what the business management systems look like. Then we talked about hierarchies the third year. And then this is my fourth year, 2024. And then build a little foundation. And then I just put a little hand up for number 5. I'm not there like, hello. So where are you? And so because my life's living like a little bit of a fairy tale, here's some questions for you. What keeps you grounded? What do you love? And what are you marching for? Yep. And then, so to close it out, show and tell. So first year, nothing. I'm not really a tattoo person, but the first year of my high school, I got this tattoo. And it represents that I'm going to take 5 years to build my foundation of my own school. And so this is what I'm presenting. So welcome to March Madness. Ciao for now.